Alright, we're almost finished with Turbo R18 build. I just want to show everybody what I did for the rear battery location so you guys can do it too. The engine bay for these 8th gen Civics, whether you have an SI or non-SI, are super cramped up. So battery relocation is a game changer. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's go through the layout here. First, we have a DS18. It's actually a grounding block. It works just fine. We have our fuse box here tied up to it and our starter. What I essentially did was I took a Dremel and I cut off the positive battery terminal that was right here and just hooked up those two wires into here. And I have some fog light stuff going into the other one. I taped it up as much as possible. I think it's okay. You don't have to tie it down or anything. You know, it's going to be here. It's not going to touch anything, not going to touch the ground or anything, so it's good. Then we have our, I think it's 2 AWG Windy Nation that I got from HomeDepot.com. I'll have a link in the description. Really good price. I think it was like around $60 or so shipped. And I did, I think it was 25 feet. I have that. I put some hose and some tape on it to kind of protect it. Go down to the driver's side tire and wheel over here, and then we go up above. We can see it. I just snaked it in through here. And then I had to drill another hole because I'm already using the OEM hole. So I drilled another hole here, and I also put some plastic protector around it too. It's really hard, so it's not going to get ripped up by the body or chassis. And for the inside, I went super lazy mode. I have these Ssmider Max, I want to say racing, Ssmider Max floor mats, and these are super awesome. I highly recommend them. But since I have them, I'm just going to snake this around here. I don't mind it being visible, you know, and just having it down here. And it just goes up underneath this plastic piece, and it's just underneath this seat right here. This is a Coupe, by the way. Somewhere in there. It literally just goes underneath this seat and then to the back. Underneath that seat right there. Then over here I used the OEM battery tie down box thing from the front, and I welded it to the trunk. It is super hard to weld on this trunk material. It is the thinnest metal known to man. This is thinner than exhaust metal right here, super thin. I kept on blowing hose through it, but I think it's good, at least for a daily driver or a street car. I don't know about racing on the track with this, but looks pretty good. I got my garden ridge thing right here that I welded because I wanted it a little bit more stiffer and weld that to it. And I have a $100 Ssmider flux welder. It does the job. I can't complain. I've done all my exhaust work and everything with it. But it's a flux welder, so it's not a TIG welder or MIG welder or anything. But anyway, having the battery out of here, I can have the air filter right here, and we can continue doing the turbo build. Just had to fix a leak right here. And by the way, I have my AEM O2 sensor right here, which unfortunately does not connect to the ECU because the Honda doesn't allow that. And then I'll have my OEM O2 sensor right here. It's actually very useful to have it that way, because if this OEM one is reading normal, but your AEM second O2 sensor is reading very lean, it means you have a leak somewhere around here. Super useful for tracking down leaks. But anyway, this is another video from the Civic Yankee / Corolla Yankee. We'll have more videos out. Hopefully I can get this to be, so I can get it on the road, start driving it, start tuning it, and we could start, driving this car. Like, it's been in the garage for like, I don't know, like 3 months or so. Just haven't had time to finish it, but there it is, the rear battery conversion. Thank you and have a good night.